All right. Hello. Today is Wednesday. We're at the midweek mark. Hopefully everybody's doing good so far. Only 2 more days till the weekend, so hopefully everybody gets through it super fast. I'm here doing another episode of Minecraft creations. The last couple I did was of my 360 world that I had started and I believe last worked on over 4 years ago. So a lot of the stuff was just basic materials that were available at the time. Now we had more textures and materials and everything this time around, so I kind of wanted to upgrade and make creations with the new textures and everything. So I definitely took the time to get different materials and everything and just kind of make it look different from what I was doing in the 360 world. So today, I don't have a lot of done in this map. I only worked on it for a little bit of time, and I think the last time I worked on it was at least 2 years ago. Oh man. I'm sorry. That Enderman's been creeping on me, and I don't know what his deal is. So anyway, I will give you a tour of what I was doing and just kind of show you what I was working on the last 2 years. Again, I need to get back into Minecraft in the creative mode because I really like building. For me personally, there's something very just relaxing and therapeutic about doing it, just taking your time and making it. Yeah, I've heard some people being like, wow, you have no life if you can make stuff like that. It's like, well, not necessarily. It's just you enjoy doing it. There's nothing wrong with that. But to each their own. So here, this is in the process of becoming a lighthouse. In the very first world, when I very first started Minecraft, I made a lighthouse. And I actually copied a video from Ballistic Squid. He at the time wasn't very big, but now he's very big because he works with Stampy Longnose. Those two are friends, and they've done a lot of Minecraft videos together. So it's really funny. When I first started, like 5, 6 years ago with Minecraft, I followed a tutorial from him. So this I'm just kind of doing from memory. I'm just making it however I can. So that's a work in progress. Eventually I'll get back to it. So down here, I made like a modernized house. It's something that I saw. I looked at a lot of different pictures and just kind of took my favorite things from each of them and created it. So it's supposed to be just really simple lines and everything. I created an infinity pool because that's one of my favorite things to see. Oh, it's a little deep, but you get the idea. And then over here is just like a lounging area, pool area with a fire pit, little shaded area. And then over here, I just made like an outdoor table area. So I don't know why I'm missing a door, but let's go inside. Actually, let's go through the front. Let me go all the way around. So I definitely cleaned this up to make it look a lot better. That's supposed to be the garage. And here is the opening. We just got a spider hanging out. Didn't invite him, but that's okay. So I just made it very simple house. I didn't want to go too nuts into making it bigger. I just wanted something small on the smaller scale. And eventually, like I said, with some of these, I'll go back through and add, furniture and different things like that. So I wanted to get the shell of stuff done. Ugh, that's the worst sound in the world to me. Whoops, crap. Hold on, I'll fix that. I hate the noises. That, like, scaly noise that the spider makes. Go away. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, now he's dead. He was just really I just hate that noise. Everybody has that noise that just makes them kind of cringe, like the nails on the chalkboard and stuff, or when you scrape your fork or knife on a plate and it makes that noise. Like everybody has that noise, and for me, it's just the noise that the spider makes. I know it's silly, but ugh, I cannot handle it. Okay, so let me. Whoops, wrong one. I believe it's this one. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, so here's the upstairs, and then I made it a deck with another fire pit. I just wanted to make it, again, like I said, modern. A lot of different styles I took from what I saw on pictures. So I just created that, and I got a good view of a couple of the other things that I made here, and we will go take a look at those. Let's head out. We'll head out the broken door area. Okay, so this next one, I had to spawn the trees because basically I really wanted to make a hidden treehouse. As you saw in the 360 version, I have a thing for tree houses apparently. So I made my own version at the time then of what I really thought would be cool. And this time I just kind of made it an up in the trees kind of walkway to get to your house and everything. So more of a, I guess, modernized treehouse feel. This building is not very big at all. I just made it super basic, but it has really great views. That's what my favorite thing about creating tree houses is. I definitely love using the glass blocks. Those are nice. And yeah. It's nothing crazy. Again, I'll go back through at some point, hopefully once I get into it again, and just kind of start marking out like bedrooms and stuff like that. This isn't super huge, so it won't take a lot. But I put beds in there anyway, just to have it. And also, when it gets nighttime, I like to build in the daytime so I can at least sleep and spawn it really fast. Okay, so this next one is a lot like I built in my 360. This is the more, how do I say it? It's the updated version of the mansion, well, not the mansion, the plantation that I had created in my 360 world. This actually is my pride and joy. This is exactly how I wanted it to look when I first was imagining building it in my last map. But I found a better picture of what I was trying to get. And again, this has more options of textures and different color blocks and everything, which really helps make it a lot more realistic in a sense. And the other one, I made it with wool and only a couple of the different the white wood block and everything. So it was good. At the time, I was very like, holy crap, this is awesome. But when I made this, I was so excited because this is exactly what I pictured it. And this is exactly like the plantation that I saw when I was on vacation as a kid that I absolutely loved. So we will let it be dark because it makes it looks really awesome. But yeah, this way I made it more dimensional. The other one was just very square and boring, but this one has different textures and different colors, and it really is just something I am proud of. It took me time to do it and to scale it out and make sure everything was even, because that's just part of the OCD in me that had to make sure that it all laid out perfectly. So yeah, this is where I made the little path for the entrance and everything, but this is what it looks like. I was very excited and very proud of myself. This is exactly what I wanted it to be when I first attempted it. So, again, this has nothing inside of it. I have to make rooms. Oh gosh. Ugh, you guys are annoying. All right, so I have to, again, I want to make like, servants' quarters, kitchen area, formal dining room, a parlor, different things like that. Things that you would see in a plantation, I want to create in that. So definitely something I am excited to do, and something I was very, very proud of. This is one of my builds that I've made that I am the happiest about, that turned out exactly the way I wanted to. And in a sense shows that I can build. Because all I did was look at a picture. I didn't have the angles. I had to map it out and just go from there. So, and again, this has a basement. I put candles in there so it looked lit at night and everything. So, yeah, this was the first thing I built. I believe, maybe not. It was either the modern house over there or this was the first build I made on this map. Um, yeah, I just can't remember, but anyway, it's definitely a step up from what I did in my 360 world. And again, now on the Xbox One, it has way more materials, colors of blocks, just so many different options. It's awesome. I'm really excited. I need to get back into building because now there's even more than what there was at the time. Okay, so this build over here, okay, hold on. This build over here was meant to be a replica or kind of a theme of the Golden Gate Bridge. I tried to create something, and I'm sorry, my cat's playing with something in the background, so he found a toy that he's just going nuts over. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, obviously it doesn't look as grand as the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge, but I tried to create it the best I could and what I could do at the time and everything. So I just made the roads and the walkways and everything. So this way also I was leading it into this area, so eventually I'd start building things over here too. So this would just be like the guideline to enter in over here. So over here is definitely something I plan on working on next, of adding things. I don't know yet what I want to do. I have a few ideas, but once I figure out exactly what will fit best there, I'll do it. So yeah, this is my attempt for a bridge. And then over here is actually not my creation. This is not something I built. This is something that my husband built. He wanted his own house, and he liked the area of where everything was, so he just kind of made this big castle. And he actually took a lot of time. Now that I'm looking at it, I forgot how big this was and how much he did to it. Again, he really enjoys building like I do. So I don't know which. There's so many entrances. I know there's secret passages and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I haven't looked at this in forever, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to get in here. Here, let's go down here. Oh, I think this is just a walkthrough. Let's see. Yeah. I thought I just saw a door. And I think another reason he built it this way is because it goes down into a cave system. Okay, here we go. I need the reservoir. There we go. So this is what it looks like in the inside. We made a seating and fire area. I'm not sure what this room is. It's probably something he didn't get a chance to finish yet. He just kind of put his own idea and twist on this of a castle and what he wanted to create and everything. So I don't want to destroy anything. I know there's other areas that I'm just completely spacing. Here, let's go down here. I think this is a secret passage room. which a lot of this, since this was from the 360 and we updated it to the Xbox One, we were able to download it and sync it to the One. Some of the things don't work, which is kind of lame. I'm just making sure you can. One of the things him and I would do is we put up a big picture and then you'd be able to walk right through, and there was a secret room and everything. So I don't want to mess around with anything. I know there's more to this area, and eventually I'll have them show me again, and I'm sure we'll start working on these buildings again. I just don't want to break anything. So let's go up here. Let's actually sleep. All right. It is daytime. Whoops. Got caught there. Okay, so yeah, this is just kind of what it looks like, and I know there's more to it. There's more secret passageways and things that work with this build that he did, but I don't remember how it all works, and I don't want to mess it up. So, and funny thing right here is when I created this land, it's shortly after they came out with the witch update where they have the witch's hut and everything, and this was just right here. So I just decided to build around it and leave it here because it's cute and its own little hillside hut. So this is just kind of a focal point where I knew what radius I was trying to build around and everything. So that's about it. There's nothing else I started or anything. The only one that's not finished is the lighthouse, what I first showed you. But I am really excited to start up again and start creating some different buildings or houses. Now that there's more colored blocks and textures available, which I'm very excited about, it gives me a lot more options of builds, and I'm very excited about that. So once I get into it again, I definitely am going to start building on this end and creating some things, and when I get more of this map done, I will definitely do another video and show an update of what's happened. So hopefully, again, like I said, I really want to get into it. It's just I got to figure out what ideas I want to do, what I want to create, and go from there. So thank you for watching. I am streaming this right now on Twitch live. After that's done, I will upload it to my YouTube channel, Gamer Megara. I have some Twitch broadcasts on there already from my other Minecraft world. And then I also have Dead Island on there that I've been playing too. So I just want to thank anybody who's watching, who's taking the time. I really appreciate it. It's just something I really enjoy doing. So I figured why not try, see what happens. And if it's just something that me and close friends watch, then that's what it is. So everybody have a good rest of the week. I hope it flies by, and I hope we get to the weekend really fast. Bye.